Hello, bonjour everybody. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching my video and thank you for those who subscribe to my channel. Today we'll talk about Flames of War, D-Day Waffen SS command cards. And in this video we're going to see command cards Street Fighter, Unwilling Volunteers, Swine, Inexperienced, Schnell, Volksdeutsch, and Marder. So the first card is the first Leibstandarte Street Fighters. It's worth 4 points. It's for formation title. So the formation command team is rated as it on careful 4+. If the formation command team is destroyed, it can switch to another team. See page 63 of the rulebook on a roll of 2+ rather than 3+. The second card name is the first Leibstandarte Unwilling Volunteers. So it's a formation of SS Panzergrenadier Company, and the entire formation for -1 point. Total card must equal number of SS Panzergrenadier unit in formation. So if you have 1 HQ and 2 platoon, then each platoon is -1 point, so you will mark 2 for the total cards, and it would be -1 point for each. It changed for motivation. Fearless, it's still the same, but unwilling counterattack is 5+ instead of the 3, and the skill is green instead of 4, and it on 3+. So if you're looking to save few points, you can save here 1 point per platoon of infantry. Now we look at second Das Reich from Swine. It is a German-built formation title, so it has to be taken in consideration a formation. So if you have a formation of tank, that means headquarters with 2 platoon, for example, of a tank, it would mean that you make total of cards 2, so 1 card per unit in the formation. All tank or infantry units in this formation have the following rating for +1 point per unit. From Swine, Tactics 3+. So that means when you roll to make a movement order and you roll a 4+ to succeed, and you roll a 3, you may decide to use this card with your unit, and it will allow you to re-roll your movement orders, and you're going to need a 3+ instead. So discard the re-roll failed tactic roll. Discard this card to re-roll a failed tactics roll when attempting a movement order with a unit from this formation. This removes all further effect of this card. So if your unit use this card on a movement order, then you remove the card for the rest of the game. That unit will have to roll on the skill of 4+ for its movement order. So you are allowed to 1 fail when it's used. That's it for the card. So it's 2 points, and I don't see much, because tactic movement orders with a 4+, more than likely you get a 50-50 chance to fail. So it means after 1 turn or 2 turn, you probably lose that card and the point that comes with it. If this card will be, for example, 1 point for your unit to use its movement order at 3+ instead of 4+, it might have been interesting, but because you still have to roll on the 4+, if you fail, you may re-roll on the 3+ with this card, but only for that movement order. After that, that card is not usable again. So it's a big loss for 1 point. Like I said, if it is for the entire game, it's worth it. Just for one option at one time, not really. This card is called 10th Frundsberg, Inexperienced. So I don't know if I pronounce it right, but that's my try on that. And it is for -1 point in the formation card. So it is toward the formation of infantry or tank. And what it does, the formation commander does not have the old end special rule, so cannot improve the tactic rating of nearby units. So when we talk about tactic rating, we're talking about movement orders from platoon or tank platoon nearby the command, and you can roll on the 3+ instead of 4+ if the headquarters command is nearby, less than 6 inches. But if you intend to play them separate, it might work to use this card to save 1 point, because in a way your command HQ will never be nearby any of your unit platoon or tank platoon. The fifth card we talk in this video is called 12th Hitler Jugend Schnell, and it is for 2 points. It is a German built formation, so a formation level, armored SS Panzergrenadier, SS Panzergrenadier, or SS Reconnaissance Company. Any unit whose unit leader is within 6 inches 15 centimeters of his formation commander pass follow me movement order test on a 2+, and may still shoot after passing a follow me test, provided they move at tactical speed beforehand. So that means you move with a tactical move 8 inches, you do movement order follow me, and to pass you need to be at less than 6 inches 15 centimeters of your formation commander, and then you may roll on the 2+, and on top of that it will allow you to fire at the rate of fire of movement. Card, I'm going to just call it Volksdeutsch. I'm not even sure I pronounce it correctly. This is for -1 point. It is a formation SS Panzergrenadier company, so not a reconnaissance company, and also not an armored SS Panzergrenadier company. So it's only valid for the SS Panzergrenadier company. All units in this formation have the following rating for -1 point per unit. So motivation, last stand is a 5+, so instead to be pretty high on the 3+, it becomes 5+ for last stand. So if you have a formation of infantry Panzergrenadier, 2 platoon, so it's -1 point per platoon. So my last command card in this video, I will call it Marder, and it is 1 point. So when we use this card, this force must field a Marder tank under platoon instead of a Jagdpanzer 4 SS tank under platoon, with the following rating for -1 point per Marder. So if you decide to take 2, 3, 4 Marder, it's 8, 11, 14, but an example, 3 Marder for 11 point, the Jagdpanzer 4, 3 Jagdpanzer 4 is 14 points, so -1 point. And the stat of the Marder would become the stat of the Waffen SS, as everybody know. It on the 3+, train skill 4, field as 3+. But with an front armor of 2, your Marder will not stay long on the table, I'm pretty sure. So this completes my today's video about the Waffen SS command card. We saw 7 cards. Some give you for few points some advantage using that card for a particular unit. Some others will help you to get some point by weakening the unit that you are using the card for, and usually it's for a last stand of 5+. So it's a choice of last stand. Do you really need to keep that unit if they get pretty much in bad position to save a couple points? It's your decision. So feel free to leave comments down below about those cards. I'll read all of them, and I'm looking forward to read them. Thank you.